Hello friends, welcome back to our online class. Today I am going to teach you the second chapter of mathematics, that is exponent. You have some idea about exponents. Let's check. 2 square equal to 2 into 2, that is 4. 3 square equal to 3 into 3, that is 9. Okay, 3 cube equal to 3 into 3 into 3, that is 27. So you have some idea about exponents. In this 3 square, 3 is the base and 2 is the exponent of the base 3. That means exponent or the power tells us how many times the base is multiplied. Okay, that means in this a to the power m, a is the base and m is the exponent of base a. Okay, for any two integers a and m. Okay, yes. Now a to the power m is equal to a is multiplied m times, that is a into a into a into a dot dot dot. How many times it is multiplied? M times. Is it? Yes. Suppose 3 power 4. 3 is multiplied how many times? 4 times. That is 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. That is equal to 81. Is it? Okay. So you have understood what is exponent. Okay. Exponent tells us about the number of times the base is multiplied. Okay. Now we should learn some of the properties or some of the laws of exponents. So the first law already we have started, that is a to the power m is equal to a into a into a into a is multiplied m times. Suppose a and b are two integers and they have a common power n, that is a b whole to the power n. It means a into b whole to the power n. This is equal to the power will be distributed among a and b, that is equal to a to the power n into b to the power n. That means power is distributed, okay, within a and b. Similarly, in case of suppose a by b whole to the power n, then also the power will be distributed, that is a to the power n by b to the power n. Next is, suppose two terms has same base and they are multiplied. 2 square into 2 cube, suppose that 2 square into 2 cube equal to 2 to the power 2 plus 3. That means the exponents or the power will be added. When the terms are multiplied with the same base, then powers will be added. That means a to the power m into a to the power n is equal to a to the power m plus n. Okay. Similarly, if the two terms have the same base and they are in division form, then the power will be subtracted. The second power will be subtracted from the first, or the power of the denominator will be subtracted from the power of the numerator. That is a power m divided by a power n. It is equal to a to the power m minus n. For example, 5 to the power 3 by 5 to the power 2, that is 5 cube by 5 square. It is equal to 5 to the power 3 minus 2. Okay? Yes. Now my dear, if the power is negative, then suppose 4 to the power minus 1. 4 to the power minus 1 means it is 1 by 4, that is 4 inverse. Is it? 2 to the power minus 1, it is equal to 1 by 2. That's why a to the power minus 1 equal to 1 by a. If you write the same rule in another form, then a to the power minus m is equal to 1 by a to the power m. The next one is, suppose square root of a. Square root of a is equal to a to the power 1 by 2. Similarly, if it has nth root, then nth root of a equal to a to the power 1 by n. Now my dear, can you try this? Nth root of a to the power n. It is equal to what? Yes, this is equal to a. But how? Nth root of a to the power n is equal to a to the power n whole to the power 1 by n. So n into 1 by n in power, that is equal to a to the power 1, it is equal to a. Understood? Okay. The next one is, we all know about a to the power 0. A to the power 0 equal to 1. That means any number to the power 0 is 1. 1 to the power 0 is 1. 2 to the power 0 is 1. 100 power 0 equal to 1. Pi to the power 0 equal to 1. Is it? X to the power 0 equal to 1. Y to the power 0 equal to 1. But why? Why y to the power 0 equal to 1 or x to the power 0 equal to 1 or a to the power 0 equal to 1? Why? According to one of the law today we discussed, a to the power m by a to the power n is equal to a to the power m minus n. Is it? If you apply the same property to find out a to the power 0 equal to 1, then you can understand. Check 3 by 3 equal to 1. That is 3 to the power 1 minus 1. 3 to the power 1 minus 1 equal to 3 to the power 0. This side is equal to 1. Okay. Similarly, a by a equal to 1. Now, a by a is a to the power 1 minus 1. That is equal to a to the power 0. That means a to the power 0 equal to 1. Is it? Understood? I think you have understood why a to the power 0 is equal to 1. Okay? A to the power m whole to the power n. Power and power, that means power upon power. Then what will happen here? Here both the powers will be multiplied. This is equal to, that is a to the power m whole to the power n is equal to a to the power m into n, that is a to the power mn. Okay? So today we have learned about the different laws of exponents, and then I hope you have understood and also enjoyed the class. And in the next class you will learn different problems from different exercises. Till then, stay home, stay safe, keep learning. Okay? Thank you.